You're listening to IsReal News, 3 daily briefings on the Middle East and on global developments.
From IsReal News, this is the Midday Brief for Saturday, April 11th. Negotiations between the United States and Iran are continuing in Islamabad, with reports of a potential extension into tomorrow as talks move into technical discussions. But a major sticking point has emerged. According to reports, the two sides have reached an impasse over control of the Strait of Hormuz. Iran is insisting on maintaining control over the waterway and charging fees for passage, while rejecting any form of joint oversight. A Pakistani source says discussions are expected to continue through the night, with both delegations exchanging written messages after completing face-to-face meetings earlier in the day. President Donald Trump says the strait will soon reopen, adding that vessels heading toward the United States will be filled again once passage is restored. At the same time, conflicting signals are emerging over key concessions. A report says the United States has agreed to release frozen Iranian assets held abroad, including in Qatar, though an American official denies that claim. Iran is also outlining its red lines in the negotiations. These include control of the Strait of Hormuz, compensation for war damages, release of frozen assets, and a clear and stable ceasefire across all relevant fronts. Officials in Tehran are warning that any violation of a ceasefire would be met with immediate and direct retaliation. Tensions remain high around the strait itself. Reports say an American warship approaching the area was closely tracked by Iranian forces, with warnings that it could be attacked within minutes if it continued forward. Trump, meanwhile, says efforts are underway to clear mines from the strait, describing the move as a service to major global economies, while criticizing NATO allies for not taking similar action. The negotiations are also tied to developments in Lebanon. Iranian officials say a ceasefire there is a basic requirement, with coordination ongoing between Tehran and Hezbollah as they monitor violations in real time. At the same time, there are conflicting claims about whether direct talks have fully begun, with some Iranian sources saying negotiations will not proceed without prior commitments to a ceasefire. Pakistani officials are urging Iran to enter talks without preconditions, while Iranian representatives continue to demand full adherence to ceasefire terms before moving forward. In Israel, a cabinet minister is warning that without a change in Iran's leadership, the broader threat will remain. He says the current conflict has weakened Iran's capabilities, but not eliminated the underlying risk. He also warns that Lebanon could face a civil war scenario if its government fails to confront Hezbollah, while emphasizing that extremist violence in the West Bank remains a serious issue that must be addressed. Those are the latest headlines from IsReal News.
Follow IsReal News for 3 daily briefings. Fast, factual, and to the point.